I'm Sophia Butler of Pro Events Jamaica, and you're watching WED TV.
Good morning to you all, and welcome to the first official Jamaica Bridal Expo wedding conference. Thank you. Have a small company, you don't have a lot of money. When you're just starting, the fact of the matter is you just don't have it. So you have to find creative ways. So the thing is, we thought about, okay, what about traditional media? So that's television, that's newspaper, that's radio. Well, we could go that route, but in researching that, that was pretty expensive. And in order to get real bang for your buck out of traditional media, you have to continually be in the paper. You can't just take up one ad this week and one ad next month. You can't just run an ad on TVJ for one day and expect that you're going to get the traction from it. So you have to think about that. Then we said, okay, we can't afford that, so put that to the side. What about grassroots marketing? How about we just print out some flyers, put them in the newspaper, leave them at various key locations, and let's see what that does. Well, that could work too, but how often are you going to do that?
We have done thousands of destination weddings, and I have to say that the reason Jamaica is so popular is because we have so many different locations, all beautiful. It's sometimes almost impossible to choose. But for brides, it's important to be able to have a choice, and we are perfect for that. Any wedding location, any wedding style, the colors, simple. Weddings for over 3 days, ethnic weddings, we do them all. And the hotels here in Montego Bay and all island are so involved in making sure that this event or their event is perfect.
Suzette, I want you to tell me which company you're representing here today.
I'm representing Image Pro Weddings and Decor.
And how have you been finding the conference so far?
It's been amazing so far. I've heard from a lot of speakers. I've gotten a lot of tips, and I hope moving forward I can incorporate those tips into my business.
Let me tell you something about the low budget wedding. Put your low stakes on, because you're going to work for it. It's detail, detail, detail. High-end, detail. Make sure you are prepared for a low budget wedding. Don't get caught along the tracks and get sidetracked. Because even though there's a no budget, somebody's watching the budget.
I'm Sandra Scott, Jamaica Tourist Board, and it's a great presentation. It's also important for us to know, especially our travel agents overseas, to know that you offer decor for different styles of weddings.
How do you handle a bridal group that comes to you with a request that you know is not of proper standards? For example, serving certain types of red wine in a full glass of ice. I seriously got that recently. And they insist that it tastes good on the ice, but you know, as a hotelier, that's not the right thing to do.
You know for a fact that wine and cheese go together, not wine and bread. It's not communion. But the fact of the matter is, if that's what you want, I will give it to you. That's a matter of choice. But I will not blend the two together. I definitely will.
I am joined here with Joy Agnes. Joy Agnes from Joy Agnes Events. Boy, I tell you, this lady is a wealth of information. She shared tips, she shared bits, and loads more. Ms. Joy, please tell us a little bit more about yourself and where you're from.
Originally, and thanks for this interview, originally I'm from Georgetown, Guyana. I have been in the wedding industry now for 26 years. Love it, love it, love it. The funny thing about it is, it didn't start out that way. It's actually my hobby that I turned into my business. I am a registered nurse by profession. And in being in the medical field, everybody has a birthday and an anniversary. So a group of us got together and we did an anniversary party for one of the doctors. So my coworker says, "You're good at this, why don't you get it?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to get into that. It's just something to do." Little do I know, further down the road, I would have been standing here being interviewed, doing the same thing that was my hobby. So not only am I enjoying it, I love it. I teach at Miami-Dade and Broward College's wedding and event planning. So now I'm getting a chance to even do more in the industry. And I really love it.
In terms of our portfolio, what we have done, we have categorized our wines according to types or to categories. So we have an economy range, we have a standard, we have a premium, and we also have luxury. So what is good in terms of when you are planning your weddings, you need to consult with your clients in terms of is there a particular region that they like the wines from. Maybe find out where they are from themselves. Maybe it is that there are wines from that region that they love to celebrate with, but they are not sure it's available on the island. So that's a discussion that you can have as well. You can also investigate to see if they are beginners in terms of wine consumption. And if they're beginners, they're not really concerned about where the wine comes from. What they're concerned about is what does the wine taste like.
400,000 couples, and that number may be small, are going to do a destination wedding. So we know it's a pretty big market. And what about Jamaica for this market? Well, Jamaica is absolutely perfect. Why? If you think back to our old friend Christopher Columbus, who when he saw Jamaica said that it was the fairest isle his eyes had ever seen. And it really is beautiful here, so the stage is set from that standpoint.
So these couples want a destination. Why? More affordable, easier to plan, less stress, more fun with their family and friends. So everything Jamaica has is exactly what they want. And you can go from an intimate wedding in a very small place or a botanical garden to an over-the-top wedding in a glamorous resort and bring in hundreds of other friends and relatives. I'm Tom Curtin. I'm with honeymoons.com and Bridal Guide magazine. I'm watching Wed TV, and I'm glad they're involved in the wedding business because they recognize there's $20 billion being spent, and they're going to help Jamaica get some much more of it.
Sandals is known for weddings.
Yeah, we are. And you know what? It's really the best team that delivers on a dream. And we have the best support with our local providers, whether it's our florists or entertainers. So it takes everyone to make the dream a reality. At the end of the day, we're passionate professionals delivering the dream.